Okay, hi. So I had to move this weekend, so I had a wee bit of a break, from working on this project. But now I am back on Maui for the next week or so, and so I'm actually over in the Cohana space at the Maui Research and Technology Center at the Maui Research and Technology Park in Kihei. And yeah, so my plan for today it's afternoon right now. It's September 15th, 2025. And my plan for today, this afternoon, I'm so drowsy after lunch. But I'm going to, work for a couple hours. I think one of the things I want to do is actually maybe put in a variable or an option for changing which planet the user is using. And then, I don't know, maybe work on like a sign up options kind of form or something. I think that might be a good place to start. So I will come back to working on the kind of like creating a new series form and the stories and everything within that. I'll do that probably some other time, some other day. But I think right now I want to work a little bit on the customization for what the user, like a regular user who isn't creating stuff, sees. So yeah, I'm gonna put in some options for changing which planet they are, and maybe I will actually, put in some stuff for like what it's like on the planet. So maybe, create a new page or frame or whatever of the user's character on the planet. I think that might be kind of fun. So maybe some, just like individual user customization options. So not so much the content creator options, but the user options. But yeah, that is my plan for today, and I'll see how far I get on that. Okay, so I was able to work on it for a little bit over 3 hours, which was amazing. It was so fun. And I actually got so much stuff done. I have my GitHub, like my Git commits and everything up here because I'm not going to remember everything I did over the course of 3 hours, like off the top of my head. But yeah, let's see. So kind of like the first thing that I did, or one of the things that I did was basically I had all my code in one big Dart file, like the main one, and it was really a lot. It was really overwhelming, and I was like, oh my gosh, there's so much code. I don't know what, I can't find anything. And then so I ended up just breaking it up and organizing it so much better, and then just importing in like all the different widgets. So basically I've separated everything out into whether it's components or pages, kind of like how I would usually do in React as well. So yeah, I have like a bunch of widgets, like each page is a widget, including the home page and everything. So you have like the main Dart file, which is pretty like small, and that's just like it sort of sets everything up, and it calls the home page and all that. So I did that. I put everything. Oh, and then I also have components. So like the little like kind of like action bar or like the options on like the right side, that's all in one component called options. So that big widget. And then also now I added a drawer as well. Actually, I don't think I put this in my Git commits, but I added a drawer to it too. And so the drawer will have more like user settings and stuff like that where they can change that. So I think that'll be pretty cool. I changed some of the options. So instead of this explore thing, we have a map now. And I think that's the main thing. Let's see, I now have, also I changed like the thing, like my world to be like world view. So like the button that you would be pressing for that's different now too. Okay, and then I created a user info class because I realized that now, so I've imported all these like SVGs and everything that I drew in finally. So it's kind of nice. Now not the only SVG in there is the spinning kind of crater planet, but there's 4 different kinds of planets that a person can choose from. And then there's a whole bunch of outfits for their little like user, like yourself character that they can choose from. And so those are all in there now too. And so I realized at some point, I'm like, oh my gosh, there's so much like user info getting passed along, and I keep having to I keep breaking things or like having to pass all these additional strings and stuff, I'm like, I'm just gonna make a user info class, and then so you instantiate like a user info object, and it has all the kind of user info. So I think that's probably how I'm going to be doing things from like the database or whatever too later. I'll see how exactly I do that. But right now it's really helpful with like the developing and debugging, because I've not set up the database or anything yet. But yeah, so the user info stuff, it has these kinds of like options right now for username, world type, and I think outfit type or something like that. So like what outfit the character is wearing. So that is there too. Oh, and then I made kind of like a separate Dart file for types. So all the different types of planets that they could choose from, like links to all those SVG files like within the assets folders. And I've done a lot of organizing the folders and stuff too. But yeah, all the different planet types, outfit types, and then I have these little squares that would be like in their world and everything. So I'm still exporting stuff through Inkscape. It's really slow, and it keeps not responding because I guess the file's too big. And I tried breaking up into smaller files, but then like for some reason the SVGs turned out different than how I thought they'd be. So right now I'm just like slowly and steadily exporting stuff from my big master plan document. And so yeah, that's what that types file is basically it's a bunch of maps. So like right now I think it's 3 or 4 different maps saying like the name, the sort of like name that you would type in, and then the URL for those assets. So eventually there'll be more characters, and yeah, just various things going on. At some point soon, I'm tired. I was doing this after lunch, and after lunch I get so sleepy. So it was interesting at first. I think probably you can see in the live what is it called, time lapse. There are some times where I'm just like, oh my god, I want to sleep, and then I'm like back up. I didn't actually sleep because the fact that I was being time lapsed was like made me not fall asleep, which is good. But I was also eating these little like roasted coffee beans as well. But anyways, I think that's most of it. Yeah, so like a lot of bringing in the SVGs and stuff that I drew, it kind of gives it a little bit more personality. Oh, also I changed the background color to be, instead of just black, kind of a dark gray, so I think it's a little easier on the eyes. So I thought that was cool. Yeah, added the drawer, I created a settings file, which is where I put that user info class, and eventually I guess the settings file, that's where settings are gonna be updated and everything. That's probably gonna be where like there's gonna be like a lot of read write from the database. I think probably soon what I really need to do is set up the database, because so much of what I'm doing right now like is related to user data and everything, including that form stuff that I was doing before. So I think probably next time it'd be good to start setting up a database and everything. I don't know. Maybe I could do a local one and start there, because I just don't feel like spending money. But maybe it's fine. But yeah. Anyways, that is what I've been up to today. I feel like it was really productive and I'm quite happy with it. And yeah, thank you for watching.